Can you pretend to be my dad, just until mommy comes back? Asked the little girl to the rancher. The storm had rolled in faster than anyone expected. Out on the wide Texas plains, weather didn't bother asking permission, it just arrived, raw and uninvited. Sam Turner, a rancher known for his calloused hands and quiet ways, guided his pickup toward the small gas station at the crossroads. He'd been on the road longer than planned, delivering feed to a neighbor after their tractor broke down. He was tired, dust-covered, and ready for coffee that didn't taste like regret. As he pushed open the glass door, the bell jingled, sharp, lonely. Then he heard it. A small sniffle. There, sitting on a bench near the window, was a little girl no older than 6. Her pink backpack was clutched to her chest like a life raft, her braids slightly mussed, her cheeks streaked from tears she seemed too brave to shed right now. Sam wasn't the type to meddle. Folks handled their own troubles, that was the unspoken rule around here. But something in the way the girl stared at the rain as if it had stolen something from her, it tugged at him in a way he didn't expect. You lost, sweetheart? Sam asked gently. She lifted her chin. No, sir. I'm waiting. A pause. Then, almost in a whisper, for my mommy. Sam nodded, though a knot formed in his chest. She coming soon? The girl looked away, her small throat bobbing as she swallowed. She said she'd be right back. She promised. Her voice cracked on the last word. Sam took a slow breath. Something was wrong. He felt it in that invisible place beneath the ribs where truth tends to settle. He lowered himself onto the bench beside her. What's your name? Lily. She toyed with the zipper on her backpack. She had to run across the street. To the bus stop. She said it was quick. Lily's eyes shimmered as she turned toward him, finally letting fear show. But it's been a long time now. Outside, the storm roared. No one in their right mind would be walking around in it, much less leaving a child alone. Before he could answer, Lily's small fingers gripped his sleeve. Mister? Yes? Her voice trembled, fragile as a candle flame. Can you pretend to be my dad, just until mommy comes back? Sam stilled. The request landed with the weight of 100 unspoken stories. Memories flickered, his own little girl, the one who used to run to him at the door before life and loss had hollowed out too many spaces inside him. He hadn't been anyone's father in a long, long time. But right now, this child needed someone. And he had 2 hands, a heart still beating, and the ability to sit here instead of walking away. Yeah, he said, his voice barely above a breath. I can do that. Lily didn't smile, not yet, but her shoulders loosened as if a heavy pack had slipped off. Sam bought her a warm cocoa and a muffin, and she held them like treasures. The clerk called the sheriff's office quietly, giving Sam a nod, help was on the way. But as minutes stretched, Lily began talking. Children often do when someone listens. She told Sam about her favorite stuffed animal, Mr. Whiskers. About how her mom worked 2 jobs. About how they were traveling to stay with an aunt because mommy said things are going to get better now. Sam listened, each word threading deeper into him. And then she said softly, she tries really hard. Mommy says sometimes grown-ups get tired, but they keep going anyway. She looked up at him with those earnest brown eyes. Do you get tired too? Sam swallowed thickly. Yeah, Lily. I do. But you keep going? She asked. He nodded. I try. Lightning flashed. Thunder rolled. But inside the little gas station, warmth began blooming, quiet but unmistakable. Minutes later, the sheriff arrived. A kind man who crouched low and spoke softly. They soon learned Lily's mother had collapsed at the bus stop from exhaustion and dehydration and had been taken to the hospital. She would be okay, he assured them, just needed rest. A lot of it. When the sheriff stretched out his hand for Lily, she hesitated, turning instead to Sam. You won't leave yet, right? She whispered. Sam felt something shift inside him, something old, something aching. He shook his head. Not until your mom's safe. I promise. At the hospital, when Lily was finally reunited with her mother, a young woman with tired eyes and a fierce grip, the dam inside Sam cracked. Gratitude poured from the woman's face as she thanked him again and again. I didn't mean to leave her, she said, tears glistening. I thought I could make it across the street. I thought I'd be okay. Sam placed a gentle hand on her shoulder. You're doing the best you can. That's enough. As he stepped back, ready to return to the storm and the long stretch of dark highway, Lily darted forward and hugged his waist with the force only children possess. Thank you for being my dad, she said softly. Even just for a little bit. Sam closed his eyes. Something warm and painful and healing unfurled in his chest. Anytime, sweetheart, he whispered. Anytime. He walked out into the night feeling lighter than he had in years. Maybe storms didn't just bring trouble. Maybe, sometimes, they brought chances, the quiet ones, wrapped in courage and small hands reaching out. And maybe being someone's shelter, even for a moment, was enough to change two lives at once. In the end, kindness is never small. It is the bridge built in the storm, the hand offered in the dark, the reminder that we're all capable of saving each other in the moments that matter most.